And we should be ready for stream. I'm just gonna. What was I gonna do again? Oh, right. There was one more procedural rec I had to check out on the main map, and there was also, and I was also going to craft some stuff. So let's see. Alright, that's all in order. I have my water here, so in theory we should be ready to go. I just have to check a side thing out and I'll be right there. Okay, so first let's hop in the biolab and start on... Oh right, I had decorations here. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, what is it? The incubator and the genetic one. Alright, you needed tree bark and some sort of flower. We needed one with Bastera anyway. What are you? Oh, you're just empty. Cool. So, tree bark, Bastera, and tier 1 fertilizer. Yeah. Cool. So that's for you. Tree bark, tier 1, and Bastera. Cool. As for the butterflies, let's see, we needed a common, then a tier 1 mutagen, and a tier 1 fertilizer, and then it would have like a 1 in something chance of being the thing I want. So yeah, it's just luck based. And this seems like adequate preparation for going to explore the procedural rec. So let's go and do that right now. Let me grab some water just in case. B. Let's see, did I have any random stuff here? No? Cool, so we are ready to go. And then we drive across this bridge here and steer a bit too early. We should be able to navigate over here and make our way over to the crash site. Well, unless we become the crash site. But we should be fine so far. Wait, did I... There. Now where is... Oh right, I marked it. Yum. Yum. Cool. So then we get out. And I'd say this seems like a good point to use the explosive. Seems like it's really nice in the middle of everything. And then let's make sure we won't be caught in the blast. It seems like a good idea. And as expected, there's some more rocks here. Fortunately, I did prepare. Just hoping that's in reach. It should be. And now let's head in. And get lights just in case. So okay, yeah, no, it is dark. Okay, cool. Alright, basic stuff. Pretty cool, pretty neat. And then let's say this side room. Let's go and focus on that. Ooh, hey. Some nice little circuit boards. Always a worthwhile addition. Oh, money. Also a worthwhile addition. Right, that's locked off. So now we're going for the central part. And we ignore the meteor storm happening in the background. This looks like a weird design choice. Alright, what? There. An interaction. And so far, nothing too special, but again, this is only the upper floor. Generally, the bread and butter of these ships is when you're moving further in. Now let's save these supplies for when the time comes, so we have more inventory space to ourselves. Also, that's indeed the maximum tier backpack, so that's also very nice, because it gives me just a few more inventory slots, which should also cut back on the backtracking. And explosives. Though there's a pretty decent chance that whatever we find ends up looping around. Though a decent chance is not a guarantee. But it's also not a worry, because you know, we're just chilling here. Like we've already got pretty decent terraformation in. I found a bunch of the warden keys. And now really the focus is just on trying to get all the different items. I know that shouldn't be much of a worry. There, now all we have to do is go past our little rocket center here, because I also want to get like the final rocket thing here, so it's all nice and attached. Now, like, this is just a rocket, basically. So did I launch one of those later rockets? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll figure it out. Oops. No, that's the wrong way. Well, let me just unstuck until we're at the mainland. Yeah, that seems about right. There we go, problem solved. because collision can get a little bit funky with these barriers, but generally it should be pretty fine. There we go. Now what we wanted was an explosive. Also, yep, that's also still good. So for the explosives you need some sulfur and iridium. Let me just grab a bunch of sulfur really. And iridium. There we go. I wonder how the overflows are looking. Alright, not bad. And no. Oh, decent, decent. Now let's see, what was the recipe for explosive powder? You know what, let's craft 2 of those. And then we want some circuit boards, but with the reorganization of my storage, they will be really easy to find because they'll just be at the circuit boards. And these tier 2 lockers are probably the best storage improvement I've had in this game. Like, I don't think it can get much better. Also, did we have a tier 4 in the museum already? No, it doesn't look like it. In that case, let's just go and get that real quick. Wait, I don't have a tier 3 just lying around. Now let's see, what will we need for tier 3? Bacteria, nitrogen, nitrogen, and bacteria. And then with that we crafted T4. And we'll have another entry for the museum. Tier 2 can get back into storage. And now let's see. Alright, how's this one doing? Hey. I know for sure that I hit research on that one. Oh, it was mutagen rather than fertilizer. Oops, my bad. Cool, sequencing. And this one, Liani, which is that one of the ones we were looking for? Wait, sorry, what was it called again? Liani. Huh. That seems like a unique one. Let me note that down here. Huh. That's... like, I know the wiki isn't complete. This seems... oh no, wait, it's there. I'm simply just blind. Now that's that one done. So some more. common larva. Right, so common tier 1 mutagen and tier 1 fertilizer. Yes. And it's sequencing. Good to know. How are you doing? You're also doing pretty nice, pretty decent. Cool, let's get you in there. And with this we get our archive entries, our museum things, I suppose. We get that going bit by bit, one by one. Oh well, and since I'm already at base, I suppose I could deal with all of this already. So yeah, circuit boards can go to the circuit boards. Iridium to the iridium. Rocket engines to the overflow. I'm guessing the same would be true for iron? Not yet, not yet. Sulfur is basically explosive powder. Then we have... yeah, all of this can just go to the biolab, it seems. Except for the rockets, of course. But I can dump those into trade rockets on our way back. So you go there. You go there, and you go there. Let's see, are you done? Not quite. And how's our uranium storage? That's full, so we can also just bring that back. Cool. Now we can just make our way over without too much to worry about, I think. I feel. Let me switch to third person for this so I can actually see what's happening. Oh, hey, key. Don't mind if I yes. Well, I'll have to take a look at that. I forgot to bring the stuff to the trade rockets, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But I think that with that key we are safe to use any and all future keys we might find, because then we'll still have one for the museum and 10 for the ending. Nope, not that one. They're explosive. Whee! Let's go. Alright, then we go down. And then we hit a dead end. Unless we go through here. Yeah, let's make sure we won't be caught. There, we are safe. Now, what way will we go? Let's say right. Okay. Let's see, does this loop around to something, or is this just the end? Okay, that's actually really nice, because then it's already like a direction checked off. Okay. And I think it's pretty funny. It's like, yeah, no, and it's a good idea to use flares and signs and whatever, but you can just also drop a random item on the floor to mark a place, and it works just as well. So let's see, what is the final split that we can backtrack or can say like, hey, that's completed now? It seems to be this one specifically, so we just drop an iron there. Cool, that one's done. And then we go and check this out. Okay, lots of plants and wait, why did what was that? I saw a pop-up. Huh. Deconstruct ivy. That's new. Oh, so that broke off that and now it's just able to grow freely. And let's also deconstruct that debris. Okay, and then we go through here. And turn right again. And then we need to exit the ship. But that should be the last of the procedural wrecks on the main map. So, after this, I am pretty sure that we explored everything that the central map has to offer. Let's see, is there water nearby? Oh, why is it so far away? Yeah. I probably should have brought more bottles. Oh well. Lesson for next time. Oh wait, there won't be a next time. Oh, I don't actually know how the portal generator works, so maybe I need water bottles for that. You know, in terms of preparation for expeditions. Anyway, moving on. Cool. Wow. Cool. We were going this way, right? Yeah, and this one was blocked off. So we move past that. And then we go here. And this right section has only this room. And now let's go and check over here. Oh, we need a key card, so that should be lying around here somewhere. Well, that's a really random spot for debris, but hey. Ah, yes, percentages. I don't think it's of too much concern now, because, you know, whoever was in the ship is already completely dead. Ooh, hey, we got a new blueprint. Probably. Nice. Okay. Oh, bonsai. That's really, really, really cool. I didn't even know that one was a thing. Okay. Good. And that's all for this biolab area, right? Yeah, seems to be. Okay, cool. So now we can go and check over here, which also has stuff on the right. Oh, hey, passkey. Nice. Or keycard. I was looking more for energy multiplier, fuse, or trade multiplier, but that one's alright too, I guess. Oh, and we found the generator. Okay, but anyway, let's make our way back. Oh, these ships are so large. Right, where's the exit? Cool, it's over there. So now we want to bring all of this in here, but then the access card and the energy cell not. So let's make sure that the high tier item is there at least. Okay, so let's follow the globe. Sorry, what? Oh, right, we take the right here. Then we take a left. And then we take another left. Because now this whole area is done. Or was it? Where did we have the key card again? Was that over here? Yeah, haha. Alright, so plant multiplier, it's okay. What's that? Production multiplier. Oh hey, but at least we get some quartz. That's pretty decent. Oh, and a heat multiplier. Or was it the pressure we needed? I don't know anymore. But hey, the fuses are good either way. Okay, now for here, let's just deconstruct. Alright, that means we need to get back to base, I believe. Oh, wait, before I forget, actually, let's go and activate the reactor. There we go. And let's get the quartz, drop the iron and get the zeolite in favor of iron. Cool. Cool. Okay, and we know that we can just drop off all the what do you call it? Alright, the rocket engines and the iridium bars and all of that good stuff. Right, engine, iridium, uranium. And decent landing. Okay, let's go first person for this. We hit drift. And then we are aligned pretty decently with all of the stuff to do. And I realized I forgot to drop off. So let me just... Okay, I thought that the reverse was going to be a little bit faster, but then we just know for next time to really pay attention to this pit stop. Fortunately, we are already there. Disable. Boop. Okay, this is going to be a little bit slow right now. But hey, it should get us some decent money to be able to upgrade a few other things. So we dump those, and those. Then for the rest of the stuff, no, that's not exactly the plan. Alright, then we reverse gently. And then we try to align. And there we go. Let me just try to avoid hitting the barriers like that. Cool. Right, let me sort inventory. Cool, and then first things first, let me just decode the blueprint. Oh, it's just the basic one. Cool, then you can go in here. Same as you. Now let me try to stay alive. Osmium can go in osmium. Fuses can go in fuses. Beep, beep, beep. The seeds have their respective lockers. We need it. That one can get Nona. Let's see, full. That's all sufficient. But we can get the tree bark. As for fertilizer, we can just place that there. Mutagen. It's getting a little full, but we should be good. Alright, and let's make sure that the quartz and zeolite go to the right places. Quartz there. Zeolite. Wait, no, zeolite there and quartz here. And that should be it for that, so. Yeah. Alright, those seeds could also, of course, because it's just the basic stuff, it's not the ones you have to buy from the... Oh, hey, calm down, bro. Cool, then. And there. So we're going to keep these ones and keep those separately, and only any of the future ones can go towards any sort of mechanisms. Then osmium. We can just drop this iron in here. Then pink can go in here. And all the other stuff except for the actual food, so just bloop 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 bloop. And oh yes, and of course we check the biolab later. There we go, that should do a lot. Common. And let's see, what did you give us? Zerai. I have a decent torch. No flashlight. Alright, Nere, Fiorenti. Okay. Right, then I'm going to check there, seeing as I have a teleport setup. Where did I leave my rover? There. Well, if you don't want to show here, then I will simply check the different spawn point. Game, come on. Cool, cool, okay. So we stay calm, because of the terraformation and the tree spreader. Like frogs and fish, you know, like you expect them to just be hanging around there. Place. What's that? Ah, nothing. Now, because I got 2 of that type of frog egg, I can actually just use one of them already. Because I still have one left over for in the museum. Game, come on, cooperate, cooperate. I do think this was a good choice to build. Like, even if it did take some time, it is really nice for navigation. Is that... oh no, that's just iridium. Cool, so let me just... wait, which one was the frog farm? Oh right, we have that outside. And then we teleport to the Ruberu zone. Need a bit of pressure, a bit of plants. And now it's also boosting animals. Nice. Serena, but I think we already had Serena. Right, Ruberu, that was...